Hey everyone, my name is Ayan Danhlapo and you're watching Joburg Today.
Hello and welcome to Joburg Today. I'm your host, Raymond Muriku. Today in studio, we are joined by two special guests, Kat and Ulu, the co-founders of the Afro-Latin Dance and Music Festival. How you doing, guys?
Hey, very well. Thanks for having us.
Pleasure. There we go. All right, Kat, I'm going to start with you. Can you please give us insight on how the festival came about?
Olu and I met about 15 years ago at a salsa party. All over the world there are salsa parties, salsa festivals, congresses. Pretty much every weekend somewhere in the world you can find one of these congresses. We had been friends for many years, traveling both for dancing and not. When I moved back home to South Africa in 2010, I got involved with the local dance community, which is quite large, social and street dancing, salsa, bachata, kizomba. We were inspired by the Cape Town Mzansi Salsa Festival, which ran for 4 years, organized by a very special friend of ours, Teddy Bear Salsa. And when that unfortunately could not continue, we decided, well, let's get together and have a chat. Lo and behold, I arrived at Olu's house in London last August, so not very long ago, and said, right, how are we going to do this? Where do we find the money? What are we going to do? Let's do it. And of course, we sat down, we planned, we made a decision, we made a deal, and off we went.
Off we went.
Yeah.
We took the bold step.
Yeah. I think what's special about salsa festivals, or shall I say Afro-Latin, because for us, this is an event that is about the Afro-Latin umbrella, which brings people together, not just through dance, but through salsa music, through kizomba, and all of the music that feeds kizomba, which is actually from Angola, essentially. And all the other derivatives of Afro-Latin, tango, Brazilian samba, you name it. We decided we wanted to celebrate that energy. In Johannesburg, there are 12 different schools that actually organize weekly and in some instances daily lessons and socials in this street dance, and we thought, well, let's try and find a way to celebrate that and bring the Johannesburg community together.
Kath already mentioned that in Cape Town there was a festival there, and when that ran for 4 years, and when that ended, we thought it was vital for South Africa to have a continuation of that tradition of our festivals, because Johannesburg is a bit of an epicenter for the dance community, the salsa, bachata, kizomba. So we decided on that basis, we came together and said, why don't we do it? Because we can wait forever for somebody else to do it. Why don't we do it? And then we just and that's kind of one of the things that made us do it.
The festival takes place 3 days?
3 days and 4
nights.
Yes.
Can you please give me a breakdown of the days?
Friday and Saturday is the main festival. So we have half days of festivals, workshops, seminars. At night we have shows, and then we dance till about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then Saturday we have a full day of activities, right from the morning all the way to the evening. So we have seminars, workshops, and we have a band playing as well, En Fuego, I shouldn't forget that. Then shows again, and then dancing. And then on Sundays we have a half day in the morning, and then final farewell after party at the Royale to finish it off. So it runs from the 15th to the 18th. 3 days and 4 nights.
There we go. And the venue itself?
So the main venue, we're very proud to be hosting the festival, the launch festival of this concept at Venue 13 in Braamfontein. It's run by some very special people, Guy and Mandy, and Braamfontein is a special place for me personally because it speaks to the regeneration of our city. It speaks to the students, the businesses, the NGOs, the fantastic art galleries that make a city what it needs to be, especially a metropolitan capital like Johannesburg.
Now, according to you guys, what makes Johannesburg very unique when it comes to an Afro-Latin dance perspective?
Well, Kath already touched on that. She talked about the brand area and the development of the area. And so we feel that our festival fits nicely into that development, into that growth that organic growth that's happening in this area. And since Johannesburg has one of the most, lively scenes in South Africa, it's helpful for us to bring the festival here. And most of the dancers in Johannesburg really were hungry for a festival, so we came around at the right time to organize a festival. But our festival is not just most festivals around the world have a very narrow remit, so ours is broad to be inclusive of the music and the dance and a little bit of photography. We've got the band coming in, we try and involve the community as well. So that's kind of like what you can expect from this weekend.
I think what's really important about involving the local dance schools, I won't name any of them because then I won't have to name all 12 of them, but we've had some incredible support. They'll be running a crash course, a beginner's crash course. So every single one of Johannesburg's salsa, bachata, kizomba schools will be running a beginner's course at least during the weekend, from Friday night right the way through to Sunday morning. Anybody who has never danced before, never done any music before, wants to come and learn a bit about salsa music, listen to the history of African heritage dances, the history of kizomba, they can come along. So if people are beginners and want to come along, you can attend any workshop, you'll find a place for you. I think what's also special is that the South African community, we have a long way to go when it comes to getting our fix. Salsa dancers, my friend here, visits a congress probably at least twice a month in Europe. He goes to Berlin, he goes to the Istanbul International Festival, which is one of our partners and supporters. He goes to the Mambo City 5-Star Congress in London. He goes to Croatia Summer Salsa Festival, which is a 3-week-long event. And that event specifically is attended by, I think, 60 to 70 South Africans from Joburg, Cape Town and Durban every year. So it's wonderful to be able to have a festival here and actually allow dancers to see not only a level, because it's a social dance, you know, it's not about choreography. We get up and we dance and nobody knows what's coming. But it really gives the South African community a space to
showcase what we have here. It's to showcase the dancers, the social dancers, to showcase the shows, to showcase the teachers, to show that South Africa is coming up there at the level as the Europeans as well. So that's also one of the reasons why we're having the festival here, is to showcase the talent, the local talent.
There we go. And in regards to the tickets, are tickets still available and how much are they?
Tickets are available online, anything from 150 Rand for a workshop. If you're a student, you can pay 100 Rand for the music workshops. If you look on the website, on the homepage, you'll see the workshop schedule. You can click through to the payments page. It takes you through to our Shopify page where you can pay for pretty much any combination of things. There are even VIP passes for 1,500 Rand, but you can get a 10% discount. If you really want to go all out and you're a dancer, you can get a 10% discount if you use the code STREET10 to get a discount. But pretty much there's accessibility for everybody. And Saturday night's gold theme party is 200 Rand. We are fast running out of tickets, so if you are planning on coming, please book online.
And one more question to you guys. What can people expect from the day, from the festival itself? I mean, I know it's going to be fireworks, a whole lot of engagement, networking too, and a whole lot of dancing, socializing. What more can people expect, guys?
Education, entertainment, and fashion explosion. There'll be seminars going through the development of dance on this continent. There's going to be workshops teaching complete beginners, as Kath said, to advanced dancers. There's going to be shows from instructors that we brought from all over the world, from Europe, from Amsterdam, from Kenya. We have a contingent coming from Mozambique as well.
Yeah, about 20 people coming from Maputo. Shout out to the guys.
We have groups coming from Cape Town and Durban. So it's going to be a big cauldron of social dancers and performers and entertainers just getting together, exchanging ideas, and finishing the night off with dancing till the early hours of the morning. That's what you can expect, non-stop.
So I think, as Olu said, enlightenment, education, and entertainment it's really our kind of vision in a nutshell around the Afro-Latin street and social dance and music umbrella. I think what's also important to note is that our vision is long-term. It's not just about hosting a big party once a year. We really want to be able to collaborate with the African dance festivals around the continent. If you visit our website, you can see a page that says Afro-Latin in Africa. There are festivals in Benin, in Tanzania, in Kenya, you name it. A lot of those guys have come to our festivals to support. We've got some brilliant sponsors on board, namely Vikeshni Vandaya, or the Dancing Vixen. She's a lifestyle blog, and she's been brilliant. And Vicky and some of the team really want us to build something that is long-term, that's not just about dance, but is about music, art, bringing people together and building the community across the continent.
There we go.
Just one last thing to say about salsa and the dance is there's no a lower or upper age limit. So anybody can dance. That should be our motto. Anybody can dance, no matter what size, how old, how
two
young.
Left foot.
Two left foot. We have a crash course, especially for people with two left foot. So anybody can dance. So people should just come along and enjoy the festival and celebrate with us.
There we go. Ulu Cat.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, guys, for your time.
Thanks
All the best for the festival.
Thank you.